Hi everybody, today at Posh Teacher I am talking to Heidi from Cocoon Homespun. We worked on a great collaboration project and can't wait to share.
Let's do this.
All right, let me make sure. Okay, well, it's recording. So,
Awesome.
all right. Well, Heidi, I'm glad we got to connect, and I'm really excited about your yarn. I'm glad we got to collaborate.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I think it's a work of art. And actually, well, I brought them here so we can show everyone. So this, what I told you before, it was when I was in Columbus for Vogue Knitting Live, and I literally stopped in my tracks when I saw your booth because I like chunky yarn, as you can see. I like to wear, I like the beautiful chunky yarn. So when I saw this and I saw colors in it, I'm like, okay, I'm grabbing this one.
Oh yeah.
So and then that's what I was telling you. It's inspired me to do the little shawlette.
Right.
So that was yeah. So it was your yarn that started all this. So, but
I love it.
so well, do you want to tell us a little bit about how you started with working with fiber?
So I actually I've been crocheting for like who knows how long. I don't even know how long. But I actually signed up with, what did it used to be called? Rich Mom something. Anyway, it's called Handmade Titan University now. I don't know if you've heard of Renee Christine.
No.
But I signed up with her school because it's for handmade businesses.
Oh.
And so the girl that I was with at Vogue Knitting, who was there with me, I met her through the school. And she actually makes yarn. So she is the original person that made my yarn for me to my specs.
Oh.
And of course, the natural, progression of things, I was like, and so she's like my fiber dealer.
So it works well.
Exactly. Yeah. She sold me my first wheel, and yeah, I think she created a monster.
It's a good one.
Yes.
So do you are you on a farm? Is this
Yeah, we actually have just 6 acres. And we don't raise sheep. We only have chickens.
okay?
But chickens and dogs.
Nice. Well, for now, right now, it's nice to have a lot of land.
Yes, definitely. We can still go outside and not run into people. So
it's perfect. No.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, and I love what you have. Is this other things that you do with your artwork or your art?
This is like my workout room. So I'm actually a Pilates instructor. That's like my real trade.
I know we have the other job. I'm a high school.
That's like my real job, and even that's not a real job, according to some. But yeah, this is just stuff I collect, antiques and whatnot. So, but yeah.
Well, that's great. Yeah, I I love working with fiber, and when you said crochet, actually my grandmother, the most typical grandmas teach you how to do crochet, so that's how it all started. And I just, once that happened, I was about 9 years old, and then I kind of stopped, life and all that. And I got really back into it about like 5 or 6 years ago. And I can't stop, you know how it is. Like once you pick up something you really like, and it's just been so exciting, to just create and design. It's just
yeah, and it like frees your brain up, It's a type of meditation, and that's why I started doing it, because I've got anxiety. So crochet was like my cure for that. So it helped a lot.
Yeah, it is. It's so therapeutic. Like if I don't knit every day, I just don't feel right.
Right. Yeah. It like really messes with your head.
It's awful. Like I remember going to school one day and I'm like, I was really hooked on finishing this project. And I got to school a little early and I was in the parking lot knitting, and I teach high school boys. I'm like, if they see me out in my garden, knitting out, but I was like so addicted to my little
right.
project.
Well, now they're like, you know, it's actually a life skill. I mean, you could be a survivalist with that. So
Yeah, I like it.
Everybody else will be freezing and you'll have some coziness. So.
Yeah, it is. So it's really exciting. And so when you started selling it, was it at the Vogue knitting events, or did you start selling
no, actually that was my first time ever going to Vogue knitting.
Wow.
And thankfully my husband is a woodworker, like just as like a fun side thing. And he made all those displays for me because I couldn't just show up there with the same exact displays as everybody else, because I was like, I'm not using these wire things. I just couldn't do it. And so I really think
I do remember it, and it was in
it just set it apart. Yeah.
It was beautiful. It did cause like an impact how different it was. It was beautiful.
Right. Yeah. So I sell online. I do a lot of like little shows and stuff. That was the biggest show I've ever done.
Oh, well, it was a great one to be at. It was just perfect because some of them can get, I don't know, like you really had time to like enjoy each booth.
Right.
And, you know, look at all the yarns.
I liked that it was a lot smaller too. There weren't like so many vendors that you can't get through it.
Yeah.
For one. And there weren't so many shoppers that you couldn't think straight. You know, you could actually get through there, thankfully.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I've been to some shows. Like we do the wool gathering in Yellow Springs, Ohio.
Oh.
And that actually, you would love that. It is, people come from all over the country for this one wool gathering. It's so weird. There's so many people and it's just like packed. But I mean, it was just like nonstop people walking through. It's so hot outside and they're like all knitting and walking.
Oh my God.
Like, what is going on? But you just meet so many good people there that are like-minded. So
yeah,
I think that's my favorite one, definitely.
I have to
If you can ever make it down for that, you should.
I will.
Well, yeah, this year canceled.
Everything else.
So,
yeah. Well, it's good to know. Yeah, and you know, when you said that like-minded, like I think all the knitters, we are just the artistic mind. I think we're
right.
like a connection that I think is really cool. You know.
Yeah, and if you ever like that show, for instance, was like a really good place for somebody like me, because like I buy raw fiber from farmers and I process it myself.
Wow. Oh,
with my hands, you know, like most of the time you get fiber to spin and it's then pushed through a mill to do all the processing. And I feel like there's like a disconnect. So you have the farmers, you've got the fiber dealers, you've got the yarn dealers. Everybody is there.
Wow.
So
the whole process, like everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I think that makes it extra special.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, actually, when you were talking about, when I was organizing today, and I'm like, I have this one that I also bought when I was.
I know that one.
You recognize her? I absolutely love it, and you know, I like to work with different textures and things that have a little extra something. And this one caught my eye because I love it how it had, you know, like how they have different fibers in here. And so, yeah, I'm excited to dig into this one soon.
Those, I don't know if you have a plan for it, but they make really great baskets.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my, and how complicated is it? No?
Do you crochet at all?
Yeah, the basics. Yeah, I've done.
I am going to send you my basket pattern.
Okay. Well,
It uses 2 different yarns normally. That's like the bottom portion.
okay.
And then the top portion is just like a strip of wool.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, perfect.
It's pretty simple.
Good. Well, then I'll hang on to this. Be ready for that. Yeah, I found it. So, well, I want to tell our knitting world, our knitting friends, a little bit more about our collaboration, or what should we tell them?
Yeah, I don't even know. So on my website, if you go there, www.CocoonHomespun.com, you can find not only the link to your pattern, directly to your pattern, but also pre-order for the yarn that was used in your pattern. So, yep. And my supplies are not even here yet.
Okay.
So,
no, it's a patience game with everybody right now. I mean, it's just patience. And so I know they're shipping things that are priority to people that, need food and all that. So I hope our knitters will be patient with us. And
I know I put like a 6-week wait on the pre-order just because like I'm still waiting for my supplies to come in so that I can even make the yarn. Yeah. But it will be there.
Yeah, it will. It'll be a nice surprise when it comes. People.
Oh yeah, and there are other yarns you could use. Yeah, I know. I have like this one.
What do you? Yeah, why don't you show us?
Like, I need to like knit and play around with knitting a little more because I'm definitely more of a crochet person. But like, this is
it's beautiful,
and it's got peacock sparkles in it.
Ooh.
And like little tulle fluffs. But yeah, this is from a small farm, actually. A friend of mine who raises sheep and alpacas. Oh. And this gray is a blend of her. She has a male who's a Finn Jacob sheep. He's a mix of Finn and Jacob. And he's like super soft, softer than the alpacas.
Oh my gosh.
And it's mixed with alpaca. So
oh my god, like, cream. Oh no. Anyway. Send it over. Oh.
Yeah.
It's totally soft.
Yeah. It's a little too soft. But yeah, I love bulky yarn too. So
perfect. So if people go on your website right now, there's some choices that they could get.
Yes, definitely.
Good. Yeah,
definitely.
And I'm working on a design for a baby blanket. So I would love to throw in some of your stuff in there. So actually, the color I'm gonna do it because it's for a baby that's being born in the fall. Mm-hmm. Orange. So I'm looking. Ooh. Oh yeah. So if you have something that I could, it has bobbles in it. So I want to do your yarn would be perfect for a bobble. So. Oh my gosh, wait. Sold.
So this actually is like different colors of like marigolds.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly. And see my little bobbles, how cute would that be with
oh yeah.
So what I have is
right.
I like to throw in a chunk with a fine yarn. So,
right. And well, I like it gives it a totally different look. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it's I like to play outside the box.
Yeah, and, definitely.
Always kind of my thing, or throw in a ribbon or something different. So
right.
So I can make it work.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So, well, I'm so excited that we got to connect.
Yeah, me too.
You great artist, and I really do. I fell in love with your stuff. Any last words to your knitter world?
I mean, to the knitter world, definitely you should sign up for my email list because you guys get a discount that you can reuse every time. So
huge perk. That's good.
Definitely worth doing.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited. We will share this with everyone and the knitters. And,
all right. Bye, everyone.